I'd like to take you on a little journey with me. Do you all remember your first day in high school? Can I ask you to just take a few seconds to remember how you looked like when you were about 15? Great, I'm happy to see that you just looked as bad as I did. So I didn't have what my friends now very disrespectfully call the Miami Vice look. And I had what my dad calls the retarded hippie look. So long hair all the way here, beard going in all sorts of directions, flowers in my hair, bracelets all the way here, which is where I started keeping my, sleeves like this. And I just entered into a new school. So I joined this American school, and it was my 5th school. You can imagine I was slightly a bit of a troublesome kid. And I was dedicated that in that school I was going to make loads of friends, I was going to be really popular, and I was going to have a great time. Problem is that I hadn't really thought about the fact that I joined an American school where everyone spoke English, and I didn't speak a word of English, which doesn't really help with making friends when you've got no idea what anyone's talking about. So one of my friends by default, one of the 7 people in the school who spoke French, was a guy called Kim. And Kim tried to drag me into a student society that he was president of called Safe Place. Now Safe Place was all about promoting tolerance, reducing bullying in the school, creating more understanding about differences, because it was a very international school. And I don't know about you, but as a 15-year-old, I didn't give a damn about others. I didn't care about trying to make the school a better place. All I wanted was to make friends. And I had no idea why I should care about anyone else but myself when I felt that nobody else cared about me. Who was doing anything for me? Why should I do stuff for others? And that's when I joined the Thespian Society, and I thought that acting was a lot more fun because you have loads of people looking at you and you get loads of attention, Much better than helping other people. And one day I had this sort of experience of, sort of walking away from the school, and I saw in the corner of my eye, I saw Kim, and it was one of these moments where you sort of, just keep walking, and you think, don't look at him, don't look at him, don't look at him. I'm almost out of sight. And the moment I was about to turn the corner, I hear, "Hey Noam, how are you?" "Yes, very good. What are you doing?" And I saw him putting posters up the wall, and he asked me if I could help. So I spent about an hour and a half putting posters up the wall with him, just chatting. And a week later, something happened to me that really made a huge difference in my life, because we had this school assembly. And the headmaster of the school walked in the room, and we all knew that that meant something important had happened. He had a list, and on the list were a few names, and he read my name, and he asked us to stand up. And I don't know again about you being 15, but when I was 15, I had anyone in a position of authority say my name. Yeah, I see a few of you were in the same situation as me. You knew you were in trouble, right? That if someone high up calls you, you've done something wrong. And I was just trying to raise from my mom, what did I do wrong this time? And to my biggest surprise, we received a standing ovation from the other 400 kids in the school. And that's when I had to ask the person next to me what it was for. And said, "Oh, for helping organize this World Awareness Week." And I was like, "What? what World Awareness Week are you talking about?" And I discovered afterwards that putting the posters up was part of that thing. And I'd been counted in. And as I'm sort of walking off thinking, they're completely mad, these Americans, they're crazy. Teachers come to me and they say, "Oh, congratulations, it's amazing what you're doing. We're so glad to see that you're getting into the school life and that you're doing stuff for others." And I just think, this is crazy, what's going on? And day after day, that kept happening. From that moment on, I didn't ever get looked at by a teacher or a student in the same way. For the first time in my life, the headmaster stopped me in the corridor to ask me how I was, for no other reason than knowing how I was. And then they asked me for my opinion as to how the school should be run. And I was amazed by that. So for the first time in my life, I had a chance to actually ever say and to make a difference and to help others, which I'd never wanted to do until I was given a chance. And that's when I discovered something absolutely amazing, which is that the best way to help yourself is by helping others. The best way to help yourself is by helping others. And I live by that motto since that day. And I've done things that people thought was crazy, like drop out of university and start my own business in Poland when I didn't speak a word of Polish. And then, you know, quit my job to set up a social enterprise to help people make money from doing good. And I have to say I'm really, really proud to be here today because I was told by a BCG and McKinsey consultant when I dropped out of uni that helping others for free wasn't a good business model. And you know what? It works. Because nowadays I make my living from helping others make money from doing good, whether they're business people, charities, or social entrepreneurs. And I'm very proud that one of the other award winners, Andre, is a trustee of C-Education, the social enterprise I helped set up to help people make a living from doing good. So if you know anyone who wants to help us, help more people make a living from doing good, help companies make money from doing good, please get in touch with myself or another Kim that has made a big difference in my life, the one just over there holding the camera. So please talk to us. Please talk to us. We'd be thrilled to help more people make money from doing good. Thank you very much.